Well, hello to all my Millionaire Apprentice members. How is everybody today? Today is a Monday, and we're getting back in the swing of the work week here, and we have a lot of really big plans and big things that are coming up this week. We've got another $10,000 giveaway tonight, but I wanted to talk to you guys for just a few minutes about morale and the direction that the company is going in. So over the last couple days, we've seen a couple of people that have obviously had a little bit of a challenge bringing people in at the $99. I've heard, saw a couple comments, about making 100,000 in 90 days. And let me just put it this way. I never said you were going to make 100,000 today. We never said you'd make 100,000 in 2 weeks or even a month for that matter. We know, and I've known the entire time, that this is going to be a new industry. It's going to be a new arena. It's going to be something you have absolutely zero experience in. The question I would like you to ask yourself today is, are you better than what you were before? Are you a better marketer than you were before? Do you know how to get leads now? And if you've worked any kind of program, then that answer is yes. If you've worked a program. Here's the thing. We're never going to please everybody, as good as we are, because we do still at this point in time have over a 97% success rate, which is the exact opposite number of the failure rate. So we got to be doing something right. Agreed? Excellent. Guys, I want you to understand that I have a business plan that has been outlined since before this even started, okay? And Millionaire Apprentice has outpaced that business plan by over 1,000 times already. You got to keep in mind, we've only been at this for 3 months. Look around you. Here's the bottom line. Either you trust me or you don't. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really that simple. If you don't trust me, then it would be time to do something else. If you do trust me, then you know you're going to make $1 million at some point in time. It's just that simple. Guys, why do you think I spent 2 months of my life training people completely free? These are the same people, some of the people that came out and said you're a scam and this is not real and all the other things that hurt us as a company that we had to continue to find the intestinal fortitude to fight through. I did it for 2 months for free to show that I do know what I'm doing, that I am a good leader, that I am a good businessman. And over that time, we amassed over 18,000 people that joined Millionaire Apprentice. Are they all here now? No, because a lot of them wanted something free and they don't want to work for it. I get that. But the mission was accomplished to put the company on a main stage, which is where it is right now. If you're looking for a problem, you can always find one. If you have a negative attitude, you'll never make it in business, sales, or most likely life. So one thing's for sure. Either you're going to stay positive at all times with Millionaire Apprentice or this won't work out for you. I can't make that decision. I can't crawl in your mind for you. That's something that you have to find. I know your people around you are going to resent the ever-living dickens out of you for making negative statements in public. So do yourself a favor and save the embarrassment. Don't do it, because the people are just going to rip you apart. There's people in here making money. There's people trying. There's people that are going places, and they're not going to have 1 or 2 bad apples ruin this for them. They're not going to allow that, neither will I. If you came here at any point in time, it was to change your life. If you have a problem selling the $99 package, it's because where you're selling the package price at. It's where you're fishing at, right? We've talked about multiple streams of marketing. We've talked about Twitter. We've talked about Google+. We talked about YouTube. I didn't bring that up to not use it. I've said a million times, Facebook is the home of the scams. The people that I see that are having problems don't even have a Twitter account. They don't even have a Google Plus account. And they sure as heck don't have a YouTube account. So the question is, when are you going to follow my training? When? I'll be waiting. Because the next time I see something, I'm just going to ask you, well, show me how your Twitter account looks. Let's see how those Google Plus leads are coming in. Huh? Guys, it has to be addressed. Okay? When you're a leader, you address things. And on a sales and a business forum, we have to either be positive or we have to part ways. So this is what I'm going to do to help out. The people that you're talking to about $99, they truly can't afford it when they tell you that. Or they haven't seen enough to make an important decision. If you came in at $99, congratulations. I'm very proud of you. Because after Friday, nobody else is coming in at $99. See, you learned how to mold your life around talking to people about $99. They just can't afford it like they're telling you. So come Friday at 5 p.m., the lowest price package that Millionaire Apprentice will have is $499. You guys will be talking to prospects about $499 come Friday at 5 o'clock. And so with that being said, yes, we're going to change our approach. That's what you need to do. You're complaining too much. We're going to change our approach, and we're going to start talking to people that are not on their last dime and not on their last dollar, and it's not going to have them evicted from their house for paying $100 to join something that's going to break them and their family. Okay, and I'm going to go back and say this again. I will never please everybody, and I understand that. But my job is to follow through on my word that we were going to do everything in our power to help you make $100,000 in 90 days. And I'm going to continue to do that. Now, today is July 13th. We started on June the 1st on a paid platform. We are less than 45 days into this journey, less than 45 days into this journey. Some of you guys that are having a hard time are less than 2 weeks into the journey. You ain't learned nothing yet. You haven't learned anything. If you went to cosmetology school, it'd take you 9 months, or you could cut hair. But you want to come in and make $1 million somewhere with no training and no experience. If you want to join under the $99 package, but are financially challenged, then you have the ability to talk to Brenna, and we can work something out. We will find a way for all of you to be able to stay here and sell the $99 package. Here's what's going to change for, or sell the $499 package. Here's what's going to change for you. The commission on level 1 is going to be $250. So you sell 2 packages a week to people that actually can afford it, and they do see the value of Millionaire Apprentice. Well, you made $500 a week. But you're also going to sell the $2,500 and the $5,000 packages and so on and so forth. This is what you need to understand. My training is not worth $100. My training is not worth $500. My training is worth billions with a B, and I can't continue to try to discount $1 billion worth of training for $99 to people who can't afford it. So, did you know that over the last few days that Millionaire Apprentice was offered $100 million to sell out? but they didn't. Why? Because there's a lot of unfinished business to do, and this is my dream, and this is my vision, and this is my goal. And I have so many more things that are coming into Millionaire Apprentice that I can't allow that to be broken. The junior apprentice thing is real. We're going to be the biggest online social media marketing and sales training platform ever to exist. You're asking, what are the packages and how do I sell them? They're exactly what they say they are, okay? If you make $100,000 and you have no idea how to invest it, I guess you ought to take 5 of that and go to Millionaire Apprentice Investing School. Learn what to do with your money. As you make more money, you're going to need to invest into the business mastery. What are you going to do? You're doing something completely different. You got somebody that has a lot of money, but they don't want to be a millionaire apprentice. They want nothing to do with it. But you got the best investors, training people in the world. You could gift that to a loved one, friend or relative, family member, help them out. So these packages hold extreme value. Do you know that we're going to get $1 million contracts this year? I talked to a guy yesterday that's got 37 retail stores across the United States that does $300 million a year, but they're not on social media. But they're still living in the dinosaur ages. And in one conversation with this guy, he said, wow, I bet you I could do $1 billion. And I said, I know that you can. So to people like that, spending $1 million for a contract that size is fully justifiable. And we're going to be the type of company to sell those packages. But while things are changing around you, you need to understand that if you're going to be in any form or any type of business ever, there's going to be adjustments that are made. There's going to be change, and there's going to be a lot of growth, hopefully. If your business isn't growing, that's when you need to get worried and run. Right? You have no idea what's in store for you. So I hope this helps. We are hiring the best executives in the world. We are hiring the best sales trainer in the world. I plan on pulling people out of Twitter, executives out of Twitter to train Twitter. Hey, if you're a Twitter exec, come see me because we need to learn how to market better on Twitter. Okay, and these are going to be full-time courses. They're going to be put together. We're going to have online. We're going to have packaged products. We're going to have them all. Okay, but the bottom line is that I started this business to be profitable. I started this business called Millionaire Apprentice, not $99 Apprentice, to make money. I started this business because I'm a businessman and I'm looking to grow an empire through you guys. Now, if I can't put $1 million in your pocket, then I'm not going to put the $1 billion in mine. Okay? So we're all in this together. If you're in this, if you're not, I understand. It's time to go. Time is up. But we have a decision to make today. Are you in or are you out? Let me tell you something that will accelerate the out. Posting anything negative on any one of my posts, any one of my comments, or anything in general. The policies should be done today or tomorrow, but it's immediate termination. No refunds. Don't say something negative in my organization ever. Thank you. But guys, this is my business. This is my life at stake. I know that you have lives at stake, but I have the world's life at stake, so don't be selfish. We have the world's population that are counting on us to deliver what we've started. Please see into that. And if you don't want to be a part of it, leave quietly. Send me an email and thank me for what I put together. Thank the people around you for what they've done to try to help you. Because regardless of what anybody says about this organization, we have the best teamwork and we have the best family in the world, and anybody from anywhere will tell you that. So if you can't make it here, you won't make it anywhere. That's a guaranteed fact. For those of you guys that are here, those of you guys that are in, you're in. Okay? We're going to help you accelerate your money-making process. We're going to help you sell the bigger packages. We're going to be bringing bigger prospects into the webinars and into the events that are going to be willing to invest the $2,500 and willing to invest the $5,000 and so on and so forth. So be prepared for that. It's coming. Most of all, get a positive attitude. If you already have one, to keep it. All right? And I will see you guys very soon. Thanks for now, and bye for now.